All right, final example that we're going to go through in this lesson here is this one here, a squared minus 11a plus 30. And now, again, different things we've looked at in each one of these examples, but in this case here, we have a negative in the middle and a positive on the outside, which we haven't seen before. Okay, so that's going to make it a little bit different. Yeah, a little bit different here. All right, so we have a 1 there, so 1 times 30 gives us 30. The factors of 30 are 1 and 30, 2 and 15, 3 and 10, 5 and 6. Now something to just kind of watch out for here. You'll notice that if we add any of these up together, we're going to get a positive value, okay? And we're looking for a negative. So we have to come up with our negatives as well. Negative 30, negative 2 times negative 15. This is where that comes in. I was talking about it earlier. And negative 6. All right, so those are also factors, as they all will multiply to get positive 30. Two negatives give us a positive when we're multiplying, not when we are adding. So what we want to do now is find which pair add up to negative 11, and that's going to be this one right here, negative 5 and negative 6. So let's do that by decomposition. A squared minus 5a minus 6a plus 30. And so when we do this here, let's go through. We take, let's do a different color here, this one here. We take an a out of here and we get a minus 5. And here we can take a 6 out. And so we get negative a plus 5. Okay. Now, one thing that you may notice, and this is something to watch out for, is that these two are different, okay? But not super different, just different in what is in front of our letter and our number. We have a positive a, negative 5, positive 5. The way that we can change that is by dividing, instead of dividing by or taking a positive 6 out, let's take a negative 6 out. And so I'm going to redo this one here. Now in class, if I did that, you'd all get mad at me because now you've kind of wasted, you'd have to redo it yourself. So if we take a negative 6 out, this becomes a positive a, and this becomes a negative 5, right? A 30, positive 30 divided by negative 6, positive divided by negative gives us a negative. Now these are both the same, and so we have a minus 5, and we have a minus 6. And that is our two factors. These two binomials would multiply back together again to give us this trinomial, and that would be our final value there. So just be careful if we have, and again, you'll notice here, we saw this earlier, negative 5, negative 6, negative 5, negative 6. It works out. Negative 3, positive 10, negative 3, positive 10. It's going to work out that way. Again, for these ones where a is equal to 1. So we don't have something in front of a. So just be careful for that as we go through. Your assignment is going to be FA.05. It's going to be 1 through 5. So let's just change that to a 1 to 5. Take a look at those. It's going through factoring a bunch of trinomials into two binomials. Okay, and take a look at how those work.